Now I've got a pretty interesting pattern for you today, folks. I'm still working on my spring brook trout fly box, which pretty much means attractor dry flies. So I started flipping through some of my old books and I found a pretty neat pattern in William Bayard Sturgis's fly tying from 1940. Now he had 33 dry flies in here. A lot of them you'll have heard of, but there were a couple that I'd never heard of, never seen. They're probably kind of forgotten flies. So the one I chose to add to my box, it's a Pink Lady Bivisible. Now plenty of us have heard of the Pink Lady. We probably tied it, even fished it, but tied as a bivisible, that was pretty new to me. And it's pretty simple, just a pink floss body with a light, either white or light ginger tail, and then palmered hackle up through it. And one thing he did mention, or in the recipe, he called for either a green or yellow hackle up front. And I tied one with a green and I thought it looked terrible. So that part of the fly, I'm going to keep it kind of closer to the original bivisible and use a brown hackle up front. But it's a pretty cool looking fly, definitely a fun one to tie, and I'll let you know if I have any luck with it this spring. So there we go in the vise, a Pink Lady Bivisible. Now Sturgis said sizes for this are 12 to 14. One critique on this one, I don't think I've got enough collar hackle up front. He said 4 wraps, and that is 4 wraps, but I think a few more is going to look better and look more like a standard bivisible. So that's a size 12 standard length barbless dry fly hook, 52 denier thread. I'm going to catch it in somewhere in the middle, take it back here to the bend of the hook. And I'm using black thread. White thread might be a better choice right here, but I'm going to do 2 layers of the floss, so I think we'll be fine. And the tail, light ginger hackle fibers, about 10 or 12 here, maybe a body length. Let's go right there. Couple wraps, check the length. Okay, I'm fine with that. Go ahead and secure this. And I'm going to go ahead and snip these instead of just trying to bury them. And the next component is just going to be the hackle that I'm going to palmer up it. A light ginger, certainly undersized. You don't want it to be much past the hook point, you know, a gap width right there. So let's catch this in at the back here. Okay, that should work. I'm going to leave that stem along the side of the hook and just go ahead and take my thread up. That will help us not to get, you know, an uneven body. It's going to be fine. With this pink floss that we're going to put down in 2 layers. So I'm going to catch it in up front and then leave my thread up front so I can wrap it down and back up. Okay, couple wraps just to secure that. And now I'll speed this up so you don't have to watch in real time. It'll take a minute or so to wrap this all the way back to that tail and then all the way back up to the thread. Okay, I think that's enough for our body. Let's catch this off with a couple wraps. And now just palmer this light ginger hackle up. Or if you break it, oh, great job, Matt. How do we recover from this? Oh, this is going to be hard. We're going to end up with a thicker body. What I'm going to do is catch this in again. And now I'm going to have to catch in more floss. This kind of sucks. But, you know, this happens to everybody. So, do I have enough floss here? I think so. Got a couple inches here. We'll catch this in right there. And now wrap it down and then back up again. I'll certainly speed this part up. All right, now let's palmer this up. Just be careful not to break it. Don't hit the point of your hook there. And put them as close together as you want. Not right next to each other. You wouldn't be able to see any of this pink at all. But pretty close, because this certainly helps the fly to float. And now, am I gonna have enough room right there to get 4 wraps or so of this brown hackle? Maybe. You know what I can do though? I can just take my thread back a little bit and catch it in right back here. And yeah, I'll be wrapping over some of these white fibers, but that's all right. You probably won't notice in the end. All right, now let's wrap at least 6 wraps if we can get it of this brown up here. Okay, that was either 5 or 6, several wraps. I like it a little bit better, but I'm also crowding my eye here. So we'll see if we can clean this up just a little bit. Pull everything back, make a little flat area for our whip finish. Got a couple of barbs going forward that I'm gonna have to trim, but I think we're gonna be fine. So there we go. Do we have any cleanup on this thing? Yep, I sure do. But I can get a drop of head cement on there and still get my tippet up through that eye. So I think we got a decent, interesting looking fishable fly. So that's it, my friends. I appreciate you watching. Y'all take care, and we'll see you next time.